Refilling color ink cartridges. Each cartridge model has a correct size of needle to be inserted into the cartridge. Attach the front hoses to the appropriate refilling needle size, according to the cartridge being refilled. After the cartridge draining process has been through, pierce the sponges, fully inserting the needles in the cartridge's hole, keeping the white, magenta, yellow, and cyan keys upwards. The black key should be turned downwards. See our user's guide for color order referral that should be followed when inserting needles, according to the cartridge's model to be refilled. Now we are going to inject ink inside the color ink cartridges by pressing the button concerning the cartridge model to be refilled. Please pay attention to different cartridge models that have different ink storage capacities. Check in our manual the sequence of buttons that should be pressed when refilling, so that the cartridge gets the right amount of ink. Note that the refilling process starts with the machine creating vacuum on the printhead of the cartridge. As soon as cartridge ready or end of cycle LED starts blinking, immediately retrieve the cartridge from the adapter. Afterwards, remove the needles from the cartridge. Run a 3-color test in an absorbent paper, checking whether the printed color lines are unbroken. Okay, your cartridge can now be installed back into the printer. Self-cleaning. After completing refillings, you may remove the ink from the hoses, putting them back to the refilling containers. You just need to lower the white key for this, and wait for the self-cleaning cycle to be over. In order to proceed with the machine self-cleaning, keep the front hoses connected to the collecting box, setting the 5 front keys upwards. Lower the white key to start the cleaning cycle, when all the ink will be pumped back in turns to the refilling containers. When processing and end-of-cycle LEDs start blinking, you have 5 seconds to shut off the machine. Otherwise, the machine will start again the process of removing the air from the system by filling the hoses with ink, in which you have to redo the self-cleaning process, lifting and lowering the white key. Important hints. It is advisable to refill your cartridge as soon as you notice that ink is running low. The earlier the refill is done, you will have less cartridge printing quality decay. Be careful when handling ink compartment. The ink is difficult to be cleaned in case of inadvertent spill. Always clean the printhead before refilling. Handle cartridge with care during refilling process. After cartridge refill, clean the printhead and electronic circuit. After performing the refilling, remove the cartridge immediately from the adapter. Keeping the cartridge on the adapter can cause color contamination. In case you're not able to perform any of these procedures successfully, get to know possible causes and solutions, referring to our user's guide.